Erased Matriarchy. Unearthing the history of female power.
Imagine iron pressing against your temples, a heavy metal cage locked around your head. But the worst part isn't the weight, it's the bit, a flat piece of iron, sometimes spiked, inserted into your mouth to press down your tongue. You try to scream, but the metal cuts you. You try to swallow, and you choke. This is the show Erased Matriarchy, and that device, it's called a Scold's Bridle.
Wait, that was a real thing? Not just medieval torture fiction?
Very real, especially in England and Scotland during the 16th and 17th centuries. And here's the thing that chills me. The crime wasn't murder. It wasn't theft. The crime was scolding.
Scolding? Like yelling at your kids or nagging your husband?
Essentially, yes, but legally, a common scold was a specific charge. It targeted women who spoke out, who argued with authority, or, and this is key, who gathered together to critique the men in charge. See, before this era, women had a fierce social union. We called it the gossip.
Gossip? That sounds like gossip.
Exactly. Today, gossip means trash talk, but gossip originally meant sibling in God. It referred to the women who surrounded a mother during childbirth. It was a life or death alliance. These women controlled the community's moral reputation. If a man was abusive, the gossips knew. If a landlord was cheating tenants, they talked. Their speech had power. It was a form of collective bargaining done over the washing or at the birthbed.
So they were basically a union, a scary one.
To the men in charge, absolutely terrifying. Imagine a court where the jury is just your neighbor's wives and they know exactly what you did last Tuesday. The emerging state couldn't handle that rival authority. So as we moved into the 1600s, they didn't just mock these women. They criminalized the speech itself. They turned the gossip into the gossip, rebranding a support network as a nuisance. And if you refused to be quiet, if you kept holding men accountable, they brought out the bridle.
It seems so extreme. An iron muzzle for talking back?
It was public theater. They would lead these women through town on a chain. Sometimes they'd ring a bell so everyone would come out to watch. It wasn't just about pain. It was about humiliation. It demonstrated to every other woman watching that her voice was now property of the state. It worked. It made women afraid to speak to each other.
Wow, that actually makes sense. It stops the organizing.
Precisely. It shattered the sisterhood. It transferred the power of social regulation from the collective of women to the single male magistrate. So when you see the nagging wife trope in a sitcom today, or hear a woman called strident for raising her voice in a meeting, you aren't seeing a biological personality flaw. You are seeing the scar tissue of a law designed to legally gag women who dared to govern their own communities.
Ignite your muse with drops of inspiration. Search Musedrops.